mate, I've just been out, like, Italy, I'm not gonna lie, alright? I've just come home with a Muslim taxi driver. We've just had a fantastic conversation about Islam, right? And obviously, he's said what he said because he's Islamic, right? And I've just come home and I found this article. Locals left outraged as multi-million-pound mega mosque gets green light despite mass protest. And love this man, like taxi driver, fucking had an amazing conversation. Have no disrespect for Muslims whatsoever. This is the thing about me. No disrespect for Muslims, no disrespect for Christians, no disrespect for any religion. It's them bastards, right? Oh, by the way, have my nails done. Right. Britons in a rural Cumbrian town have been left outraged after plans for a multi-million-pound mega mosque got the green light despite mass protests from the residents. Speaking to GB News, Donna Hill from Dalton-in-Furness declared that locals have been completely ignored in regards to the plans. Now, I live in a place called Ersmondsall / Glenparva in Leicester, right? And literally, we were given 1 month's notice to have a say on the mosque that our local pub is being turned into, right? The council have admitted our local oh, bless you. Like our local Labour one, I'm calling out one local Labour ward councillor because the other one just sits there and just goes, but this one Labour ward councillor that I'm not going to name because I don't want to get into trouble, is just like arse-licky, right? She does what she said to do. She ticks the boxes that she said she's meant to tick. She has no fucking heart, no humanity whatsoever. It's like, what can I do? What do I have to do to get my, like, I swear she's aiming for above. Anyways, right? We have our local pub being turned into a mosque. Before the planning meeting, our local Labour ward councillors said to everybody involved, you cannot mention Muslim grooming gangs. You cannot say anything whatsoever about their core beliefs. Literally, we go into that and all it's about is parking. That's what we were told, right? And even though that's what we were told, the only thing we could go about, there was still over 3 times as many people said no as said yes, right? And it went through anyway, because it's not about fucking common sense. It's not about what is right. Bearing in mind, in a mosque, men, women included, I googled this, ChatGPT this, right? Women ain't allowed. I cannot walk into that mosque, right? Any church in England, I can walk in. Any single church in this land or any other that I can only go from England, I'm allowed to walk into that church. A mosque, and what ChatGPT said is, well, you might be able to walk in, but they will direct you to a female praying area. Like, we're talking about a religion that doesn't even see men and women the same. religion, as I've said before, ultimately comes down to love, right? You can't say that a religion of peace sees men and women differently. Does not no fucking comprehension. Does not make sense whatsoever. Anyways, right? Speaking to GB News, Donna Hill from Dalton, in fairness, declares the South Lakes Islamic Centre charity, they're all charities. Like, you want a mosque, it's set up by a fucking charity, right? I don't believe in charity, never have believed in charity, don't believe in religion either. What I believe in is fucking love, right? And shoot me down, fucking stand me like up and question me on my beliefs. I fucking dare you to question me on my beliefs, because they will always come down to love. Mankind is my business. And if you don't like it, I can't do nothing for you. But that is what love is about. Sharing, caring, like understanding people with a different belief from you. Now, I've just been out today for a little bit of a piss up that I weren't expecting. Thanks, Jeff. His name's Jeff. Right? And I came home in a taxi with a Muslim fella, and I was like, well, like, your prophet is Muhammad, right? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, okay, so, and you're told that you're meant to emulate him because he's perfect, yeah? And he went, yeah. And I'm like, well, how do you explain the fact that he married a girl when she was 6 and consummated the marriage when she was 9? And he's like, well, that bit is not so. And this guy, right, I was like, oh, so how do you pronounce Takia? Now, this guy, so I think in England, Takia is pronounced Takia. But on Saturday last, I had my Facebook account taken down. And so I just went live on TikTok. I'm like, right, shut me up. Like the old wonky knobby business. If you shut me down, if you shut me up, I'll fucking scream louder, basically, or whatever. And so I went, and I'm sat there on Saturday night, and it was like 4 people in this chat, like, and all 3 of the other people in this 4 people chat were Pakistani Muslims, right? Got on with them perfectly fine. But that's not the case. Do you know what I mean? It's like, literally, they all are all told that they have to emulate the Prophet Muhammad because he was perfect. That guy chopped people's fucking head off. Now, if you were like literally a follower of Jesus and you found out that this geezer beheaded people, that Jesus fucking raped, and not raped, because apparently it was with their consent, had sex with a 9-year-old, and we're meant to believe, as Christians, I'm not a Christian, but like, say I was, that I was meant to believe it was okay to have sex with a 9-year-old. You'd fucking, like, in any other culture other than Britain, I'd be fucking undrunk and quartered, mate, because who the fuck has sex with a 9-year-old? But in Islam, perfectly fine. In Islam, perfectly fine to behead people. Perfectly fine to say, you join as you die, you leave as you die. Wouldn't work in any other religion, and the only reason that it works with Islam, in my personal opinion, is because of what they said. They have said themselves that they are taking over the world. Get a grip, people. Get a fucking grip. But like in Leicester, on the Esmonthal, we're told, like, literally, none of you want this mosque, but you're having it anyway. Give me the logic where that makes sense. 6 people were allowed to vote. One of them, the chair of the fucking meeting, was a Muslim. Our MP is a Muslim. The group said the space would cater to 40 to 50 practicing Muslim doctors at Furness General Hospital. Well, it's not a mega, like ours up the road, 200. Expressing their outrage at the plans, Miss Hill told GB2 News we're objecting to the multi-million-pound mega mosque because he just feels there's no need for it. But there is becoming an ever-increasing need for mega mosques because the UK, our government, them bastards, are saying, let them take over. Because, and trust me, within 2 fucking years, all of the war-age men, most of them Muslim, nobody's mentioning that are being shipped, that are coming over on boats, are gonna fucking, they don't give a shit whose head they chopped off. When our fucking police and our military go like, mate, I ain't fucking having this. Fuck that. I've had enough. I've seen what's playing out. I ain't having enough. I ain't having this, right? And there are now enough people in this country to go like, I don't give 2 shits, mate. I'll fucking police you. I'll be the army. And literally our police and our army are going to have to fight these people who have been brought here on the promise of you can have whatever you like, but when the time comes for you to fight, in my personal opinion. 1% of the constituency being the Muslim and 50% Korean Christian. Why does it have to be about religion? Why does this whole fucking thing have to be about what religion you are? Why can't it be about how much you fucking love? That's what religion should have been about from the beginning. And if you've watched my videos before, them bastards created Christianity. They created Islam. They created Judaism. And literally, they do not give a shit how many people die as long as they personally don't. And that they have everything. Anyway, so I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.